The president has said, I am the man in the saddle. I asked for this job and I will get it done. Yeah. And he said that the pains that we are experiencing are initial pains of the policies of government. Yes. And this will go away. Do you agree, considering what we are seeing in the last 3 months or so, which have significantly impacted on the livelihood, the well-being of the average citizen?
Well, I agree with him. Interestingly, I so much agree with him. He's in a catch-22 situation. As at June 2023, there was no money. The foreign exchange was all booby-trapped with debts. Oil revenues was negative. The foreign exchange situation was almost 10 billion forward sales, crude oil forward sales. So the 8 years of Buhari was a major value-destroying 8 years. The APC government led by Buhari destroyed value in a significant manner, in an unprecedented manner, just similar to his 1984 destruction of value. So now, but he did it for 8 years, so the damage was humongous. Now, to cure that damage, there is no switch bulb that you can just light and things will do raise out. So that government had acquired almost 23 trillion in ways and means, had borrowed money in dollars that has significantly hindered the government's ability to have foreign exchange because they need to service those debts in dollars. Now, so any government that comes in is going to face significant headwinds.
Even if it was Atiku, even if it was Peter Obi, if it was Showore, if it was anyone.
Headwinds. Now, the difference that the president is suffering is not economics. You know, the economy in Nigeria was going to go belly up. We're going to have to pay for the foreign exchange that they were manipulating and selling at 400 naira to themselves and to their cronies. We're going to pay a price for it at some point. So that price, this president has beaten the bullet and said, let's pay it. Now, what the challenge is that he has lack of political consensus in Nigeria on taking these tough decisions. The people that voted for him are a minority in Nigeria. 63% of the voters did not vote for him. So he needs to woo them that now I'm president, I need to bring you guys on board because I'm going to take decisions that are going to hurt. So he needed that. He's not doing that. He needed to also tell the country that before we even go forward, I am going to tighten the belt. As the captain of a plane will say to you, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be expecting turbulence. Please sit down, tighten your seatbelts, fasten your seatbelt, no movement, all crew sit down. We're going into turbulence. That's what the captain announces when he's heading to turbulence. Now, this president has ignored the 67% and continued with his 37%, 63%, and continued with his 37%. Not only did he continue with his 37%, he has taken it to another half of his 37% even in his appointments and body language. So he has taken it further away. Now, what he doesn't understand is that this is no time for grandstanding. Decisions are going to be difficult anyway. It is time to show, first of all, I am biting the bullet. I'm going to cut down on my own expenses. I'm going to make sure that governments across all boards are cut down. He needed to have even brought up the Orosaya report first, cut down the Senate and the House of Reps to ask our national question. Do we really need 2 houses in this country? He needed to have kept the country talking and say, look, we need to find ways to cut this cost.
Some kind of restructuring. I don't want to use the word aligning the structure or rejigging the structure.
I don't want to use the word restructuring. It has its own connotations in Nigeria. I want to just use the word, the cost I'm carrying is heavy.
Rethinking the manner in which we do things.
Spending money. So that would have been akin to what Babangida did when he came to power after Buhari. He said to the country, you know, this is Professor Cookie. Go and find out from Nigerians what kind of political arrangement they would like. Then he had Aboyade, the economist, set up the 50-man economic team, Professor Aboyade, Ken and Zimiro, both communists, both Marxist lecturers, and they brought them together. Then he led the country on an IMF debate. Should we take IMF loan or not? The country said, let's take the conditionalities, but not the loan. So we went ahead. So when the SAP difficulties came, people were expecting that difficulty.
Already?
He had our consensus.